What's up, homies and hoes? This is Talking Some Bullshit and Gaming with Anzod and Killer. We got some balloons in the background, and to start off, we're going to be talking about games that need more content.
Alright, yeah. Firstly, Phasmophobia, dog. That shit needs more fucking content. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, honestly.
It really needs, first and foremost, it needs more maps and more ghost variety.
Yeah,
The maps honestly need to just be like a community thing where there's just some sort of system in place where community members can make their own maps, and it can be like TF2 where if the map's good enough, then it can become an official map. What do you think?
I mean that's what I was thinking, but like I'm just thinking like in like the process to find ghosts, dude, it's the same. Everybody does the same thing over and over. I guess before the update, I'll just get a thermometer and my flashlight, the gray flashlight, and I don't know what else I'd grab. Just something that, like random, like the fucking spare box, saw, or just something random, bro. Because once you find the room they're in, it's just like the same process. You store a book in there, spare box, and that's it. And you start going there yelling.
It just starts becoming a process after a while. Like finding the room is really where most of the time goes, and then once you find it, then it's just going back and forth between the van and the room to bring all the equipment you need in there.
And then sometimes like the ghost doesn't do anything for fucking ever, and you're just like, okay, well. Or it's just like, or unprofessional, bro. Sometimes it'd be buggy as hell. Like that one map where it was just like the cabin or like wherever it was, we just went to the attic for like literally 3 seconds. We didn't even do anything. We could set up. We literally walked in the house, went to the attic, and it was just like hunting automatically, and I just died.
Yep.
Lost everything. I was hella tilted.
And then I think I left briefly, went back in there, it started hunting immediately again. Like I took 2 steps into the attic and then just started hunting. I had nowhere to go, and there's nowhere to hide.
It's just not good. It really isn't. Yeah, it just needs to be more a community thing, honestly. Like if yeah, if you could, like, and also like making ghosts, like they just make a whole thing for the community, like make maps and make ghosts and make equipment and everything, you know what I mean?
And I think the ghosts need to be like have more variety in them, in how they haunt. Because other than poltergeist throwing stuff around, or like a djinn moving faster when it hunts, there's really not a lot of variety in how the different ghosts act. I mean, from what I've played and noticed, it all just seems to be the same repeatable process.
Yeah,
And the ghosts also need more variety in how they look. Because there was one time where I was hunting a ghost, and it said it was an adult, but it was clearly the child model. So it was definitely not an adult. So maybe just certain ghosts need to have variations of how they look, as opposed to just all the ghosts choosing from the same small pool of looks.
Yeah. Also, I feel like there needs to be something to do as when you die.
Definitely.
Besides just like you go to a fucking, it's like what, tinty, like a real blue tint to your screen, and can't do anything, can't communicate, can't do anything.
Like if you could at least interact with like the spirit box or something. Like if someone was asking you a question, you could choose to say like yes or no.
Yes, or like write in the book or something, like yes or no, or mess with the Ouija board or something. Like help your team out to like discover what ghost it is or anything, like, you know what I mean? Because like if you die early in the game and then your team's trying to figure out the ghost, it's really boring. You're just sitting there, or you just sit in the van waiting for them. Like, all right, this is what we got, and then you just like they tell you what to lock in into the book, and then that's it. There's nothing for you to do. Is that all for Phasmophobia, or you got anything else to add to that?
I think we pretty much covered everything that I thought about. My main things were just needing more maps. Yeah, adding more community stuff, more maps, more ghosts.
I feel like, we can go to BTD6.
Yeah.
There's like, it just needs more stuff for co-op, to be honest. Like there's a lot of single player stuff because you can do like what, custom maps with like different rounds and stuff.
Yep.
But I mean, it would be nice if you can make your own maps and like make your own like monkeys and stuff. Like just that same thing as Phasmophobia. Like, you know what I mean? Just like make your own things into the game. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'd also say co-op needs more customization in that, some maps are restricted to being split in half, but it would be nice if you could choose to have it split in half where you wanted it split in half, or if you wanted it to just be free for everyone. Like anyone can place anywhere. That'd be really nice.
That and the money, bro. You just don't get any money for doing co-op. You really
Yeah.
don't.
Any monkey money, it's
Yeah.
just like, it's so little.
Like, I mean, some maps are really difficult, and I don't feel like you should be punished for doing it with more people. Like, I don't understand that. If anything, it could be more difficult the way the map's split up.
Yeah, usually, because I've done a lot of, obviously I play it a lot. It's my most played game on Steam.
Actually.
And and the higher level maps, like, they're a lot easier alone because you know the strategy that you want to use and to get through it. But in co-op, you're really limited. You're getting half of the money you normally would. You might not, you might have some disagreements in how you want to handle the stage. You should definitely get more money by playing online.
Not only just more money, it shouldn't be just so much less money.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like 4 times less money. Maybe even 5. Because like, how much money do you get for being like extra maps?
Yeah, on hard, on easy, you get 200, I believe. But in co-op, you get
like $20.
Yeah, 40 maybe.
Like it's nothing. Like it's like kind of a waste of time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Salt, dude. Or raft. Salt or raft, dude. Oh.
I guess we can start with Salt.
Alright, Salt. Dude.
So Salt was a game. It's on Steam. It's sort of like Sea of Thieves, but there's just not a lot of content to it. I mean, granted, it's a lot cheaper than Sea of Thieves, but not only is there just less content, there's more of a grind to do stuff. Like when we were trying to get the big ship, and we were traveling around probably like 5 hours just trying to find like 15 of this one like organic material that we needed.
Yeah, and I feel like navigation is a real issue in that game because you have to do everything yourself. Like it's a cool concept, but it's so hard and tedious, to be honest.
Yeah, sailing, like sometimes needs to be more to do when you're sailing too, or it gets so dark at night.
Yes.
Well,
Oh my god.
I understand it's at night, but there's natural lighting in the world from the moon that lights things up to a certain degree. It's not just pitch black.
Dude, it's so dark in there. I mean, it says that's like 50 side quests, bro, but like I didn't see. We saw like 3, dude. We found like one little like tree house. And we went in there, and then we just like 2 guys you talked to, and they're like, yeah, bring me this stuff. Doesn't tell you where to get the stuff, but it's just like, hey, get me these things, and I'll pay you for it. Okay. Well.
And the navigation was really difficult because you had to chart your own map for where you were in the world based on like which direction you traveled and like what your coordinates were. You had to find that on the map and then place on the map that it was either land or whatever.
Yeah, and it originally wasn't like a
compass,
goal.
The compass was backwards.
Oh, it was. It didn't even work properly.
East and west were flipped, I believe.
Yeah, and then the co-op didn't even work properly. Like there wasn't like a way for you to allow me to have access to your ship. So like if you built the ship, I couldn't do anything on it. I couldn't place items or like customize it at all. I had to give you everything. So that was a little bit of it wasn't like a big issue, but it was kind of annoying. And yeah, there really wasn't like a goal. Like we made our own goal. Like our goal was to get the ship, so we like sailed around, get all the resources good, and build it.
And just there was no fast travel either. Like I understand it's about traveling from island to island, but it just gets really tedious when you do find a side quest, and we have to travel so many and so many meters or whatever in one direction and find the island, find where on the island the side quest is, and then get back to the ship and travel all the way back. It's just a lot of a hassle.
I feel like the tools needed to be like more tools, so like it's the jump between tools was just like astronomical. You like, get the starting tools and you get like this end game tool. I don't think there's any tools in between.
Yep.
So
There wasn't any like hub world or island. There wasn't some big city anywhere that you could go and trade or do stuff at. It was just all spread out. Like there'd maybe be a small city here, and maybe you find an NPC.
yeah, there wasn't really a way to make a base. I guess your base is your ship, but like you know what I mean, like
Yeah, but there wasn't much to do with the ship.
these
Like you
yeah,
could get stuff to customize it, but again, it was very few stuff that you could get.
it was very limited. Yeah. Did we play it in early access or no? No, we didn't.
It wasn't early access.
Because it came
It
in
was
20.
full release.
Yeah, it was full
Because
release.
they're
'cause it
working
came in-
on. They said they're working on Salt 2.
Oh yeah, because we played it. It came out 2018, and we played it. Last time was May 31st, 2020. So I mean, stuff could have came out for the game, but I doubt that much more content came.
Draft, though.
Dude.
It was good. I mean, I gotta admit, the first playthrough of it was good up until we got to the final island. But the problem is we beat the game in 8 hours in one day.
Yep.
Like from knowing nothing to just beating it.
Actually, no. What happened was I think we were like, oh, yeah, we'll pause here when we got to the end island, and then we realized it was like, oh, there's nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really a grind to like build your raft up, though. I don't know. Those nets
Yeah,
really
you
didn't
really-
do too much.
Yeah. It's really a long process to have to get all the materials you need. Either just sailing around or having to fish it out. And the shark is just so annoying. It needs to stay dead for longer. The fact that it stays dead for like 2 minutes maybe.
Sucks again, dude.
Yeah, especially when we killed it and we weren't ready for it to be dead. So it would die and then we'd realize that it's dead and scramble to try and get some, yeah, get the meat, go swim underwater to mine resources while we could.
I mean, I don't even know what I want more content-wise, though. Like, I don't even know. Wait, what would you even add? It was like really just a story, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there just really wasn't much to the story. But even after we beat that end island then, and then we went back to it when they added the junk island, I just feel like it wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah, you weren't motivated, you know what I mean? Like, you weren't...
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. We go on to escape games, or you have something else to add with Raft?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add with Raft.
Yeah, we just played. It was just so quick that there's not much to add. It was just 8 hours. So I was like, that's it. $20, dude. $20 freaking dollars for 8 hours.
Yeah, I think that's probably
the most frustrating part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, $20 is a lot of money, dude. And I didn't get like my money's worth out of it. Spent $20 on Minecraft like 10 years ago, and I'm still playing it. So, I don't know.
Terraria's $10. It's got way more content in it.
Escape games, dude. Oh my god.
Let's talk about it.
Dude. Escape games, they're too much money, and if they're cheap, they just don't have enough content.
Oh yeah.
That's just like
Yeah.
usually how it goes.
Like we play it, usually they have about an hour and a half, 2 hours of content for $13.
Yeah, that's like
I don't mind the 2.5 hours of content if it's, $3, $4.
Yeah.
But it's just too much money. Like they need to add something, either more puzzles or more stuff to do in between the puzzles. Bottom line, there just needs, it's too much money for too little content.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these games, if they just like basically make the community do the work for them, I mean, it'll work out so much better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just like, you know, like release your game, and if people like it, just like, all right, just now give us access to, like, you know, customize the game how we want it to be played or whatever. You know what I mean? Puzzle maps, like that would be so easy to add.
It's on PC, so I mean the main advantage of PC is that you could do that. Like it's easy to make custom stuff.
It really is. Dude, just like escape. I don't know, bro. Escape games are just. We play some pretty good free ones.
Mm-hmm. They're fun. I like them. I just don't want to have to pay so much for them.
The free one we played, I can't even have so many goddamn games installed, and you just uninstall after.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, that's it, we're done. Then you just uninstall them.
There was the one game that I saw recently got updated. Not a big update. Escape Room: The Sick Colleague.
Yeah, the Sick Colleague. Yeah.
That one was really good.
We were 2.5 hours, and it was free, and that's good. I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
The only problem was that we kept getting stuck. Remember, we tried to open. What was it? It was some lock or something that if you interacted with it,
I think at
and
the
did
same
something
time.
else,
Yeah, we interacted at the same time. It was like,
it got stuck in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, couldn't access anything else. Other than that, I mean, it was just like a minor bug. I mean, it kind of broke your whole run, but I mean, it was just like a minor bug that could be easily fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't too difficult either. Like,
Yeah, there was some stuff that we had to think about for a little bit, like 10 minutes or something, just
brainstorming
trying
ideas.
stuff out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good game. We're at 17 minutes. All right, we're making pretty decent time. All right, you want to talk about games being released when they aren't ready, or you're?
I mean, I kind of wanted to talk about Fall Guys.
About games that need more content?
Yep.
All right, go for it, dude. That's all you did.
It's just disappointment. I mean, for a game that's, again, $20 for that game, it was $20, right? Or was it 25?
A lot of money. Fall
Yeah,
Guys.
you bought it for me.
Because you were not gonna buy it.
Yeah. And it just had
$30, dude. Oh, wait, $20 on Steam. Yep, standard edition, $20.
It just has so few.
The replayability is just not there.
Yeah.
Like at first, it's really fun and like cool, but then it just like became like way too competitive. Like people were like make up the craziest strats, and then cheaters became involved. And that game's like it's like no skill. It's just straight up RNG. Sort of.
Yep.
Betting on
Yeah.
the spawn.
I guess part of the problem with Fall Guys isn't even that it needs more content, but just so much more else is wrong with the game. Specifically the physics and how luck-based some of those game modes are.
Yeah, cause like thinking of the physics, like the tail one, we had to grab the tails. Dude, like, you could be facing the opposite direction and just like press left click or right trigger or whatever, and you would just grab their tail. I don't know if that's just like physics based or is that just connection. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro, but that was just broken. And then like when you bumping into everybody, bro, it is just a clusterfuck. You can't do anything. Oh my god, that slime run, dude. That slime run. Holy shit, dude. Game over.
It just doesn't seem like you should, like, if you're not trying to bump into someone else, like, I shouldn't be getting bumped around all over the place, getting knocked down, stampeded over. Like, I just want to play. I don't want to lay on the ground waiting for everyone to run past me.
Yeah, it's really bad. Did soccer one, dude? That one's the worst game I've ever played. I've never won it, dude. We played what, like 20 times, 30 times?
Yep.
Never won it once.
Yeah.
That was just terrible. That was just terrible. I don't know. I just really feel like it's RNG. Like
especially with like your starting position.
Yes. Especially
like it doesn't even.
Oh my.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like the slime run, dude. If you're in the back, you're fucked. Because everybody tries to like do the little boost in the beginning to jump over the wall, and you're fucked. And even if you try to go around, there's just like 80 people on your freaking screen, so you're just trying to walk around and you're just getting bumped off the map. like really frustrating. Alright, you go ahead.
Yeah, I was basically gonna say that. And also, like, if you did really well on the first one, like, let's say the first one was Slime Run, and you got, like, 5th place or something, it should put you in the front row. Like, it should order, like, the first place people, 1 to 10 go up front, 11 to 20 go in the second row. It shouldn't just be random where you're placed.
Do you think should be
If you
like
did
a
well.
reward for
Yeah.
doing well in the previous like game modes?
Mm-hmm.
That does make sense, to be honest. Just, I don't know. That's really what the game like. I mean, the game modes really were kind of repetitive as well, which is the same little like functions, like the little spinning wheel with the little arm that sticks out and you have to jump over it. Because like we played it like the other day and they added like cannons, but before it was just like really boring. You just time it the jumps every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I kind of just want less team-based modes on that and more, it's just up to you. Like, it's
Yeah.
just based on your skill. I don't want to be put with a bunch of other people.
Because it really does feel like it's like COD, dude. You swear your teammates are always the worst ones, dude. It's like
Yep.
never get the good ones. Should we talk about Desert Defenders Awakened or?
I mean, we can keep moving on if you want.
All right, games that are being released when they aren't ready. For sure. Cyberpunk 2077 did. What was going on there? What happened?
It's insane.
Like, what the hell happened there?
With what was promised and what actually came out. Wow, what a difference.
They were promised like great quality, and you just got Roblox, dude.
Yep.
You seen the one to the console? Dude, it literally looks like Roblox.
Oh yeah, I have.
Like, what the hell?
Worse than Roblox.
Dude.
All untextured, nothing loads in. It looks like PS1 graphics. What it looks like.
Just like I don't even know what happened. Just like I mean, content-wise, like the gameplay. I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was alright. Nothing crazy, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But like just graphically, I was just like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, on a technical level.
Yeah, technical level, it wasn't there. Content-wise, it was pretty alright. COD? Oh fuck, dude, that's.
Which game do we even start with?
Dude, Cold War? Oh my fuck, dude. How is there no anti-cheat? What's going on there? That's like, if you don't have anti-cheat, your game's not ready. First and foremost, if you're no anti-cheat, your game's not ready. Secondly, if you can't even fucking run, actually before that, if you can't even run the game without crashing, it's not ready. Why am I still getting a scan and repair, and the game's being released for like 5 months? Why? That makes no sense. How is that possible? That makes no fucking sense. And then the freaking competitive community is on PC. So how do you want the people on like competitively playing the game that are trying to make a living off of it and they're crashing? Because it happened just recently on the last tournament. I think somebody on Dallas Empire or Optic crashed. Did a mid-series or whatever. So you had to like stop the game and replay the map or whatever, like, or that round because it was control. And it would have been real shitty if somebody had streaks or something, because you can't give somebody streaks during like the pre-game lobby or whatever. So if someone had streaks, they wouldn't have had it. But I don't think anybody did, so it was alright, I think. But it's just like, COD just was, I don't know, that was just, I mean, it's okay, but it's just like, well, I don't know why it crashes so much. That's just crazy to me. I don't know what causes it. It's even on consoles too, which is crazy to me. It's not just like PC that's just crashing. A lot of consoles are crashing. Like if you're on the Xbox One S, I think, it just crashes for no reason. It just goes black screen and you just game crashes. I don't know. It's not even an error code that comes up to identify what's going on. So it really sucks. Pretty much summarized COD for us. This whole dude, that game just irks me. Fallout 76.
It definitely was not ready when it was released. I bought it not on release, but very close to release, and I got it for $5 because I used a bunch of GameStop coupon codes.
Damn.
And even then, it was fine for $5, but it was playable, but just not for long.
How much is it? Like $60? Is it like a $6 game?
When it was released, it was 60.
God damn. So what was wrong with Fallout 76? Like, what's going on there?
It's. I mean, I guess in theory, it's a good concept, multiplayer Fallout, but the execution just isn't there. It needed to be much smaller scale. Not necessarily in terms of the world, but in terms of how many people are in each world. I think it would have been better off having NPCs everywhere, being a regular Fallout game, but just limiting the experience to 1 to 4 players, like most games. But instead, the NPCs are replaced by other people, which isn't even a replacement, because you just run around. There's really not a lot to do, and it doesn't work well as it is.
Dude, Anthem? Dude.
Mm.
Just the name itself is done, right? Like, that's all you need? The name?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like, I don't know, like, I don't know what these game like, companies are doing. Like, why release a game that's really not ready, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Like, I don't even know. Like, why even release that? Like, can you be proud to release a game like Anthem, like, when it first came out? Is it better now, or no?
No. They shut it down. They were working on Anthem 2.0, and they shut it down.
Oh, for real?
Yep. Activision, I believe. No surprise there. That an Activision game did that. I believe it was Activision. Whoever BioWare's head company is now. Basically took a look at the game for Anthem 2.0 and just canceled it. For whatever reason. Either didn't look good enough, didn't have enough variation from the original. But it just, yeah.
We're at 27 and a half, so are we gonna go into like co-op games, like no co-op building games? That's take a few minutes on that. There really isn't. There's none. Like if was it SimCity or City Skylines or something like that. If they just went co-op, dude, so many fucking people will play that game.
It really wouldn't take much adjustment to the main game.
It really
Just
wouldn't.
adding a multiplayer element and having some way for both people to manage the city.
Yeah, like it would be cool if like if you could do like a server, you know what I mean? Everybody gets their own chunk of land, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then you can just trade with each other or something along those lines, like give each other money or put like have somebody like focus on like entertainment, like like Las Vegas type style, and then have somebody like focus on a rural area, you know what I mean? And so you have a whole little cool like state looking place, you know what I mean? Like different sections.
Yeah.
Only game that just recently came out was what, Ranch Sim?
Pretty much. Valheim, I guess, is also now a co-op building game.
And with co-op building, if you mean like city building and stuff like that, not like Minecraft, because that doesn't really count, like sandbox. Wait, is City Skylines sandbox? Or is it like a management? City management.
Yeah, I think it would be both. It's definitely management, and I'd say it's sandbox.
But yeah, Ranch Sim is the only one that just came out, and even then, at first it was like what, mixed reviews, because I mean it was kind of broken, but I think they updated it, and now it's like mostly positive reviews. So, I mean, it can only go up from there, honestly. I mean, it's the first of it. Really, it's kind of the first of its kind. So, and it looks pretty decent so far. We just gotta try it out whenever you get some cash. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the only thing about the game is people are just saying it lacks the content at this point. Like, it's there, but they're just not. It's not as in depth as they would have liked.
I mean, it's still early access. That's what it is, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that just means there's just a lot more content to come out. We're at 30 minutes, so I mean, I mean, that's all the topics we have so far to talk about.
Yeah.
All right. That's I guess this is the end of talking some bullshit and gaming. I guess I'll catch you guys later.